How's it
Hey
going?
guys, can you hear me? Can you see me okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate y'all taking the time to join me today. I know y'all have been quite busy.
yeah. Thanks for
Probably
having us on. I know it's taken like 2 months, I think, to get us on.
absolutely no worries at all. Well, I'll just jump right into it. Do you mind telling me a little bit about where y'all are from and how'd you meet and how'd you get into real estate?
So I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from San Francisco.
I'm from East LA, California here, Southern California.
Yeah. We met in college, got married, and are now living in Southern California. Um, you can go into how we got into it.
We got into it. She saw a random Facebook ad that said, "Hey, do you want to go to a seminar about flipping houses?" She's kind of always wanted to flip a house, kind of design. She was a TLC girl, HET.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry about that.
And we weren't, that wasn't my thing.
It was
But
almost kind of a joke. Like, I was
yeah,
like, do you want to try to do this? Do you want
just
to learn about it?
jokingly, but we had just had our second baby. I had just got promoted to a
Okay.
different position at work, and I felt like I kind of missed out, with our first kid. Basically, kind of, he's growing up, and he was 2 at the time. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. They kind of promote financial freedom, kind of a way to spend time with your family. So I said, yeah, let's do it. I'm game. So we did.
We kind of just decided to do it and
Right.
found like a passion for it. And I always say he likes it because it's like gambling, and he's like loves gambling.
I do like gambling.
And it's a little bit more exciting than
Yeah.
being a nurse and a pharmacist. So yeah, we just found a passion for it, and then we did one, and I probably wanted to quit like 50 times during that first one, but we persevered and
Kept going. I liked it more than I thought. I thought I was just basically, she had an itch. So I'm like, hey, let's just do it, get out of the way. Happy wife, happy life kind of idea. And like, let's do it. And during that whole first process, I really kind of just enjoyed it. I decided at that point, let me get my license, and kind of push forward with it. And we kept going. So that's kind of how we started, at least.
Cool. If you don't mind me asking, what like workshop or seminar did y'all first go to kind of turn you on to everything?
Yeah, it was Success
Success
Path.
Path.
Success Path was the name of it.
My dad framed houses when I was young, and I was kind of working with him when I first got out of school. And I went to a fortune builders workshop in
Yep.
Nashville
Yeah.
with Maryland. I believe they're out of California, but
Yeah, they're still around here. Yeah.
that's definitely how I first got into it too.
Yeah, there's
So,
a bunch of them. It's crazy. Like after we said yes to that one seminar, like Facebook ads are still coming. I still get little
Right.
postcards
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, here's another seminar. Come here, come here." But yeah,
we felt like it was helpful for us because we had absolutely no knowledge of
for sure.
anything in terms of real estate.
yeah, it really did. And I think when we had talked about it before, I think she wanted to flip. We were like, yeah, let's wait 10 years, gain some capital, and kind of do
Yeah.
our first house. And when we went to that seminar, they introduced all these new terms that we haven't heard before, hard money lender, stuff like that, ARV, just all these terms that we had no idea what that was.
Which you could probably find the information on Bigger Pockets.
Yeah, you can,
nowadays.
but at that time I didn't even know about bigger pockets, so
Right.
it was just, we were going blind. And once they started talking about all these terms, wholesalers, I was like, what is all this? So we started doing all the research, and you find out we can flip a house. So I think it took 6 months, but then
Yeah,
we
it
ended
gets
up
you.
doing
It
it.
gets you there fast.
Yeah.
It gets you to the point where you.
It definitely helps. Yeah, I didn't know what wholesaling was either, and that's how I got into the business. So
Yeah.
who knows if I'd even be doing it right
Right.
now if I had the workshop. And
Yep.
people like to criticize them all the time, but they really do. They throw a lot of information at you, and
They do.
They do, yeah.
I mean, it's invaluable. But so I can definitely appreciate that. So what is I know? So did you say you have your real estate license at
I do.
present?
Yes.
Cool. What does y'all's overall kind of business model look like at this point? Do y'all do one rehab at a time? Do you live in and rehab, or what
Not live in. We try
I
to
feel
do.
like it's changing.
Yeah, it evolves.
Yeah, I think last year we were heavy into flips. We were holding probably 5 flips at a time, and I think this year we're kind of, the market is a little bit. It's changing
It's
a little
shifted,
bit in
yeah.
our area. Homes aren't selling as quickly as they used to for us. And he's quitting his job next month. So he's going to focus more on the wholesaling aspect.
Yeah.
I think.
So we still want to.
We're still flipping. We have
Yeah.
2 homes right now. But yeah, I think
Just
it
wanna
might
get into
change
that.
a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a common thread I've seen is a lot of people kind of moving towards wholesaling.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I guess it's a lot less risky, and I think people kind of anticipate the market eventually starting to correct itself even more than it has to this point, and it's probably a good idea not to tie up too much money. So
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I think last year at this time we had 7 houses, or 6 houses, so we were like, we can't do that this year.
Yeah. Do y'all hold on to? Do you have any cash flow properties? Do y'all have any income properties?
No, we
Not
don't.
yet.
I mean, it's an end goal for us, and we haven't gotten there yet. We've looked at a few properties, but with the numbers, the way they come out, I mean, it's hard. Here in California, cap rates aren't that great compared to anywhere else, basically.
Right.
So we haven't yet.
I don't think it's been like a huge priority for us at the moment.
Right.
But it's definitely something I think in the next couple of years that we want to look into.
Right. Yeah. I've definitely heard that about California from the beginning, just because sales prices are so high that it's to a degree impossible for rents to keep up with them.
For sure.
So yeah, I can definitely again relate to that as well.
If we do it, it's not going to be in California.
Yeah. I would assume so. I moved. I'm from I grew up in Nashville, and prices certainly aren't as crazy as they are in California, and our tax is a lot better here as well. But I left Nashville to go to Chattanooga, which is about 2.5 hours south. It's just a little bit further north than Georgia, to start buying rentals there because the prices are so much cheaper. And I even know people in Nashville are starting going to like Birmingham, Alabama, and places like that.
Oh, okay.
Just due to the higher returns that everyone's getting. So, my video is kind of freezing up. Okay, there it is.
We got you. Yeah.
Sorry, I was like, I don't know if you can still hear me or not. So how do y'all, generally speaking, are you getting everything off the MLS, or how are y'all finding?
So we've been doing straight. We've gotten maybe a few from we're pro MLS. We've
gotten a few pocket listings from like agents that we work with, but for the most part, it's the MLS.
Yeah. With the wholesaling kind of coming in, hopefully we'll get more pocket listings or just off market basically. But we'll see. At the time being with our jobs, we didn't have time to really do that aspect yet.
Okay, so y'all still both work more or less full-time jobs while you also have the flips?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot to juggle, and you have 2 kids.
We do. Yeah. It's tiring.
So we needed to make a change somewhere in order for the real estate business to take a little bit more priority. So that's why he's going to step down.
So I'll step down soon, and then hopefully kind of boost the real estate side of my life, and then go from there.
Yeah, it's awesome to hear anybody though valuing real estate to that degree, and it's cool to see somebody look at it. And obviously, got to keep the kids. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Real estate are the job, so that's awesome. Well, that's cool. I dig y'all's business model. Other than that, I mean, do y'all have any insight? Because I'll post this on my profile like I do other videos that I do with people. Do y'all have any insight if y'all had tips for people that were in y'all's position that had a full-time job, or just even with people that are just trying to get into it and don't know how to get going? What would y'all's advice to them be?
I mean, I think what I realized was I was very insecure about him quitting his job. He is the main breadwinner of both of us. And so, but what I also realized was that our real estate was not going where it needed to go with him working full time. So something had to give. I think that you can definitely do it working 2 jobs. But I think you're stretched a little bit thin. So it just depends on your priority. If your priority is to just make a little bit of side money, flipping a home here and there, then having full-time jobs and doing that is great. And that's how we started. Mm-hmm. But then our priorities shifted. He became more passionate about real estate. And we realized that in order for him to succeed to the level that he wanted to succeed in, we had to make a change, because you can only work 2 full-time jobs for so long before you start not succeeding in one of them. So I think that was what we've recently learned.
Yeah. And I think taking action, everyone always says you got to take action. I think a lot of people talk to me, a lot of people ask me questions, how do we get started? What do we do? And I know a lot of them, it's just analysis paralysis. You've heard the term before. So they just get stuck and don't do it. And years go by and nothing gets done, and kind of like with us, like we want to scale up, but how do we do that? Well, I need to step down, or I need to devote more time to real estate. How do I do that? And it's like, well,
there needs to be some sort of sacrifice
you have to
and
make some
risk,
sort of change.
I guess. Yeah.
So
and motivation. I think that you have to, this business can really take a toll on you sometimes and be very stressful. And, you know, you just have to kind of be motivated and really understand why you're doing that and have this passion in order to succeed in it. I think otherwise you can give up so easily.
It's easy to give up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people I know, that's the path they take. You know, it's the easiest thing to do. So
Just has so many ups and downs in it.
yeah.
Yeah. It's very emotional for sure, because you get that deal and you get into it and you're excited about making a fortune, and then you find that thing that you missed, and then it's like, okay,
Exactly. Yeah.
This and I always tell people when they ask me how I think they should get into it, that the first thing that you got to figure out is what your goals are and what you actually want from your life, because more so than even just plunging into real estate, what aspect are you going to get into? Are you going to do rehabs or builds or wholesale or
exactly.
cash flow? It's all different lifestyles, and it just depends on what you want. So
for sure.
Got to focus on it a ton, because focus is a hard thing to come by. I'm a musician, so I'm always torn as to which thing I want to be doing more of, but I can definitely resonate with having to pick a focus and try to stick with it to have the max amount of success. So as far as kind of keeping up with y'all's flips, do y'all do anything other than Instagram, or would people just be best to kind of follow y'all on Instagram? And
no, I mean, Instagram's probably for right now, at least, that's kind of the best mode that we'll post mainly on Instagram. We have a Facebook page, but it's very limited. You know, we have a staging company that we do that's on like Yelp and stuff like that. But most of our photos, actual follow up, what we're doing, that would be Instagram.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll keep up with y'all. I was just watching a little video y'all posted of a recent flip, and it was really well done. I liked it.
Thank you.
So please keep posting those, and good luck. And I'm interested to keep up and see how your business evolves and where it goes.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thanks, y'all.
All right.
Appreciate it.